game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a run here with Amari on Hampton. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Crowd run, crowd run, crowd run. Go, go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's got Evans once again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set. Set.
Running it with Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
380. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, cut. Stop.
This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
On one, ready?
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Stop. 180. 20 stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Turning to McLaughlin on third. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line.
Their own 5-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Going. Set. Hey, cap. 80. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Peyton. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. If it helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and goal, Chargers.
380. Run.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
380. Run. Set.
Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
80, route. Step.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. He's off to the races. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
21, 12, 12.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the left side, and Johnston has it. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set.
It's Herbert once more. Into the hands of Ganson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set. Go.
Herbert on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
4 yards.
Crowd right.
And goal.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here comes the special teams. And now they got to be special. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets everything he has under this one. He intercepts the pass. No one's around him. He's got space. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hung that base.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 7.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
On 1, right?
He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. I'll go to McLaughlin again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
17. Bengals 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Capital. Go.
Herbert now. Forced back to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chargers, first down.
1st and 10, Herbert.
First down, Chargers.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert throwing again. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now Herbert again. Getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Herbert to throw once more. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Set.
He gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Nevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Bengals 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. 11 MT, Kate, behind. 11 Thomas. 11.
Final throw before the break. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They can get this back. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go. 12.
First down, Burrow to throw. Looking this fullback now. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
The Chargers get home, and they drop him. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack.
He's forced out of bounds.
And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
11. Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. We get 22 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They marked him at the 4. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
11. 180. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's in McLaughlin. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here we go.
4th down, Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Stop. Right, 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He connects downfield. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or 2 shy of that marker. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
11.
Running over center with McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. Well, finding that for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Here's another carry for McLaughlin.
A lot of space ahead. Racing down the left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. The surprise paid dividends.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook.
Has room down the left sideline. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Mevis now for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Herbert from the gun. He's got Hampton underneath. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Hampton gets the handoff. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
Bengals 38, Chargers 30.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
5-9. Crowd right.
Working now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers down by only 2 in the 4th. Lad McConkey with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line
We send a
up
man in
for the
motion.
conversion.
Go.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Coming left is McLaughlin. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
And an inside handoff. McLaughlin. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Stop.
Looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Stop.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Chargers with a little more work to do to win it here. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Herbert now off the play fake.
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Now an inside give to Hampton. Has some room to work. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers have taken the lead late. Revis now for the extra point.
Harrison Revis on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 38.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
12. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's a loss of 8.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 empty. 180.
To throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
11.
Desperation time here on 4th. They connect for the first. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Setting
Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
180.
Now a toss. It's McLaughlin. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Hey, can. Start.
Burrow to the air now. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On one, ready?
You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Start. 180. Place hot.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
His 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on